Hello everybody, finalKenpachi here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, we are gonna take a look the new blessing coming to the game. We are getting 6 more blessing, guys. 2 of them is rare, 2 of them is the epic, and the 2 of them is the legendary. And we are gonna take a look what blessing are they, which champion can use them, are they worth the switch your current blessing. But before we start, guys, I actually asked the Pillarium, is there gonna be free blessing switch when they are gonna release them, right? They said no, guys. So if you want to switch one of this blessing to replace your existence one, unless you didn't switch your blessing before, it's going to cost 300 gem. So I don't think the new upcoming blessings are that good, guys. We are gonna talk them soon. But if you interested in any one of them, prepare your gem for the switch them. Okay. Now let's take a look about the blessing. First one, let's take a look the rare one first, guys. Nourish. So this blessing, guys, increase the value of the heal granted by the continuous heal buff placed by this champion. Each continuous heal buff placed by this champion going to be restore your destroy max HP, guys. And there is the bonuses over there. So for the 1 star, it's gonna be heal increased by 5% for the each continuous heal. So continuous heal buff gonna be heal you more. And at the same time 5% restore your destroy max HP. In the 3 star, guys, the bonus from the heal is increased by 10%, and the recover destroy max HP is 10%. On the 5 star, 15% increase heal, and the 15% restores destroyed max HP. And the 6 star, increase heal by 30%, and the recover 30% destroy max HP. So this blessing is the rare, so you can even use that on the rare champion. Which champion can be good for them? Guys, obviously champion need to be cast the continuous heal buff, first of all, okay? Arena wise, yes, there is some champion can cast the continuous heal buff, like a Vitter, for example, is the good example actually. She's actually solid champion, you know. She have a continuous heal from the A1, A2. A2 is increased duration of my bed. Passive skills placed in that Alva actually very solid one, right? This champion can do that. But let's say you are using them on the arena. If they are not a resistance build, obviously high resist build, ship blessing. Ship still very strong, guys. So I won't replace ship on them. Arena wise, we are gonna tell this a lot. Ship still gonna be stay there, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. But for the PvE content, champion like a Bedalcazar, for example, solo dungeon, right? Bedalcazar have a continuous heal, 2 of them, and the poison at the same time. So he can clear the wave, he can clear the boss, especially on the normal difficulty. Well, he can also get more heal from the continuous heal. And if there is something to destroy his max HP, well, he can also recover that. There is a epic alternative. I believe the same faction. I'm not sure about that actually. I'm talking about Urogrim, guys. I actually kind of forget his faction, not gonna be lie. Let me just find him in here. Give me just 1 second. I must pay him. There we go. Urogrim. Urogrim is like a Bedalcazar, guys. He also have a continuous heal and the poison, so consider that on him. Which is his epic champion, but blessing is the rare, so you can use him. The another champion coming to my mind is the Noct, actually. Noct is like a Bedalcazar as well, guys. Continuous heal. Poison on the A2, different skill, but still gonna be work. You guys got the idea. Maybe gonna be good on them. I believe it is gonna be good on them. So if you have a solo dungeon champion like them, consider Nourish blessing on them. Okay. Next rare blessing is the Nature Bounty. So this blessing is very niche, guys. Like this blessing is super early game blessing, in my opinion. So what is the blessing doing? Whenever this champion apply a debuff, it's a chance of to place a greater version of this debuff. For example, 50% decrease resist debuff instead of the 25% decrease resist debuff. So there is some champion in the game can cast a weaker version of the debuff, guys, like pretty much common champion, uncommon champion, or the rare champion have that. Like there is not many of them coming to my mind, but there is also some rare champion can already cast the bigger version of them, right? For example, one of the best rare in the game is the War Maiden. War Maiden can already cast a bigger version, 60% instead of the 30%, Decrease defense debuff. Not really sure is there any rare or the whatever champion worth for this blessing, guys, which is 6-star bonus is 60%. So it's not even 100%. Okay, not even 100%. On the 1-star 15, 3-star 30, 5-star 45, 6-star is the 60%, guys. Okay, now let's take a look at the epic one. All right, this is the first epic blessing, guys. Nature's Wrath. So this blessing is actually interesting. We talked that a lot today on the stream, so I'm gonna leave you guys my chat opening and myself as well. But let's take a look at the blessing first of all. Increase the damage inflicted by this champion for every debuff they successfully place it, except debuff placed by the gear set. 2% for every debuff, up to 6%, 1-star. On the 3-star, guys, 2% again for the every debuff, up to 8% this time. On the 5-star, 3% this time for the each debuff, and up to 15%. And finally, 6-star, guys, 5% for each debuff, up to 30%. Obviously, champion need to cast the debuff, so this need to be work. If your champion not, I mean DPS, this is a DPS blessing first of all. So, for example, giving this blessing to your Ugo gonna be useless because Ugo is not a DPS champion, right? There is some DPS champion can land a debuff. Let me take a look at the champion. It's coming to my mind. Status, stun debuff, 2 debuff here. So you can get a, so let's say perfect scenario on the arena. You land this 2 debuff on the entire enemy team. So 10% for the each of them, 20% and 30%. Even 3 champion getting a 2 debuff is enough to max the damage bonus, guys. Obviously, I'm talking about 6-star bonus. And the other champion coming to my mind, obviously Ragash. Ragash is crazy good, right? Ragash actually we landing 2 debuff at the same time, so that can help you, you know. And the Wukong, right? Wukong can also do that. Wukong has a debuff as well from the skill, only 1 debuff, but again, for the arena, if you have a 6-star, this is enough. The problem is, there is a couple of the problem we need to talk about that right now. First of all, not many DPS champion have very high accuracy. Obviously makes sense. Most of the people building their Wukong, building their Ragash or whatever, 300 accuracy maximum. 300 accuracy not going to be enough most of the time for the enemy support character. Even let's say it's going to be enough. Will you risk it to give your DPS champion accuracy? Because there is a ship blessing, which is the super meta right now. Everybody have a ship. So when you try to land a debuff on them, there is a chance that you can get a ship. Even the DPS champion has a ship. Short answer, instead of this debuff, guys, for the arena wise, still use the ship debuff in my opinion. Especially if you are a DPS champion doesn't have a debuff, 100% ship. Hydra wise, guys, like if you are talking about the 6-star bonus, which is the up to 30%, 30% increased damage versus, or you can get your DPS champion, for example, cruelty. My bad, not cruelty, Creation Rant. Creation Rant, if you are talking about nightmare difficulty, there's a 310 level, guys, so 31% ignore defense versus 30% increased damage. Creation Rant still very strong. Obviously, Creation Rant is not going to work if this is like under 6-star. Creation Rant only work if you have a 6-star. Keep that in your mind, okay? So maybe if you are like have a DPS champion who can cast the debuff, but under 6-star, maybe Nature Wrath can be cool, or you can always go Cruelty as well on that champion, you know. Still not bad, still very solid on the Hydra wise, okay? Beside the Hydra, like any other PV content, doesn't really need that. So Nature Wrath, you guys can be judged, okay? The next epic blessing is this one. I cannot read this name, I'm sorry, guys. This blessing is, let me read first. Has a chance of to place debuff on the weak hit when attacking enemies under poison cloud debuff. Poison Cloud buff actually. It's not a debuff, true. For 1 star 10%, 2 star, my bad, 3 star 20%, 5 star 40%, and 6 star 60%, guys. Good way to add a blessing like that on the game, but only working under Poison Cloud is kinda meh. So could be useful against the Hydra, guys, because I mean Poison Cloud buff currently only exclusive on the Hydra. There is only Hydra, one hit on the Hydra can cast it. Sometimes can be really annoying. So would be nice to place a debuff that enemies under Poison Cloud with this blessing. Obviously, if you have a HP burner, that will be amazing to land HP burn debuff enemies under Poison Cloud. There's some champion can already do that. For example, Tüyumese can do that, if I'm not mistaken. Tüyumese can do that, guys. For some reason, even this attack skill, I believe there is a bug, but she can place HP burn enemies under Poison Cloud. The other champion, I believe Lazarus can do it. Not Lazarus. Sufrion can do that, guys, because this attack is not attack skill. It's a place HP burn. So Poison Cloud gonna be convert your attack to weak attack. So if you are attacking the Poison Cloud, enemies under Poison Cloud, because you are gonna do weak attack, you cannot land debuff on them. But if you're not attacking on them, you can land your debuff on them. So for example, Sufrion. So if you have a Sufrion already, there is no reason for this blessing, literally. Mordecai can also do that. Geomancer can also do that, guys. Geomancer is a single target, but still, this is not an attack skill, so he can place enemies under Poison Cloud, HP burn. When you place HP burn debuff, enemies under Poison Cloud, then you can do whatever on them. So basically, I really wish this is working for anything. You know, weak affinity, let's say. You know, there's a chance to land your debuff 60% on the weak affinity instead of the Poison Cloud. So this blessing is very bad in my opinion, guys. Okay. Now let's take a look at the legendary blessing. Harmonic Impulse. This is the first legendary blessing, guys. Fill the champion turn meter whenever they lose their turn because of the fear or the true fear debuff. Also decrease the cooldown of the skill they attempt to use whenever their turn is lost due to the true fear debuff. If you guys doesn't know how is this two debuff is working, fear debuff has a chance of the proc, guys. I believe it's a 30%. Same for the true fear. If the fear is proc, you are losing your turn. Nothing else. Okay. If the true fear is proc, you are losing your turn. And let's say I want to use Geomancer A3. This skill going to cooldown. This is how is that working. Okay. Also decrease the cooldown of the skill. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. So on the 1 star, guys, decrease the cooldown of the champion attempt to use the skill by 1 turn and fill this champion turn meter by 10%. Let's say Geomancer under True Fear, I decide to use this skill and the fear is proc. So this skill is 3 turn cooldown. If he have a 1 star, it's gonna be 2 turn cooldown. Blessing gonna be reduced to cooldown by 1 turn. 3 star bonus, decrease the cooldown, still 1 turn, guys, but fill turn meter by 15%. 5 star bonus, 2 turn. 25%. So Geomancer can use this skill next turn, okay, which means cooldown gonna be reset. And 6 star bonus, guys, fully reset the cooldown. Okay, let's say like this skill actually 4 turn cooldown, then reducing by 2 turn is not gonna be enough. So, but this one is gonna be fully reset and fill the turn meter by 50%. So this blessing arena wise totally useless, guys, but because like nobody using fear champion on the arena because of the ship, because of the stone skin, right? Even they use the fear champion on the arena, still gonna be pretty useless in my opinion. Hydra wise, I mean, here can be nice weapon if you have this champion, which is I still don't have him. Shamal. Just use the Shamal, guys, instead of making your entire team with the Harmonic Impulse blessing. Very weak for the legend. By the way, you cannot make your entire team with this blessing because this is a legendary exclusive. So only legendary champion can use that. But Not worth it in my opinion, guys. Okay, let me know what you guys thinking. The second legendary blessing though, Kraken Roots. So this blessing is a little bit interesting, guys. A little bit looking solid, little bit looking OP, but not really. Let me explain you. Increase the damage inflicted by this champion to Stone Skin HP. 1 star 20%, 3 star 40%, 5 star 60%, and the 6 star bonus is 100%. So guys, 100% looks OP, but it doesn't work like that. Like, let me try to find Stone Skin team. Stone Skin team. There we go. This team probably have a Stone Skin. Guys, Stone Skin is reducing your damage deal by 80%. This is huge. Let me show you guys my Narcissus damage right now. To the Ultimate Death Knight. Let's take a look closely. Okay, I believe reaction is broke. Let's take a look one more time on this status, guys, this time. Okay, 2000 I believe with no reaction. So 2000 damage increase 100% is 4000 damage. It is that much. Right now, guys, for the current existence of the game, none of this blessing are worth the spend your 300 gem to change on them. I'm not big fan of anything. Actually, Nourish is looking good for the solo champion, solo dungeon champion like Bedal, Urugrim, Nock, the champion I just mentioned. They have a poison debuff, they have a continuous heal buff, so makes sense on them, you know, can help you to keep them alive. Beside them, guys, none of them is worth in my opinion. Let me know what you guys thinking. Thank you so much for the watching. We still don't know the release date for them, but I'll let you know when the pilgrim share with us. And catch you guys on the next time. Bye bye.